In this video, we're going to get introduced to jQuery. So what is jQuery? Let's go to the jQuery website and find out. It's jQuery.com. If we scroll down, we'll find a definition of jQuery here. So it's saying jQuery is a fast, small, and feature-rich JavaScript library. So first of all, it is a JavaScript library, which means that it combines a big list of functions and methods that are built using JavaScript code. All right, and then it carries on telling the capabilities of jQuery, including the manipulation of HTML elements and also doing some event handling, animations, and so on. So jQuery is a JavaScript library combining functions and methods which make our JavaScript experience easier and our code more user-friendly. Usually you will find these functions replacing multiple lines of JavaScript code by a single line. So they will make our life easier, basically. All right. So if we want to use jQuery, we need to download a jQuery file, which includes all these functions. And if we go to the link download jQuery, we've got a few choices here. So we've got jQuery 1.x and jQuery 2.x. We're going to go for the first one, and we only need the compressed version because we're going for a live website. The uncompressed version, we can use it as well, but it's usually used for development and debugging purposes. Okay, so if we click on that link, we're going to get a file just like this one. And then we will need to refer to that file in our JavaScript code as we have done earlier in external JavaScript. So now we're going to create a new folder in our projects folder. We're going to call it jQuery. Okay. And then we're going to open this folder using brackets. And we're going to create a new file. And we're going to call it one embedding jQuery and syntax, because we're going to be looking at the syntax as well. All right. So I just copy paste the structure from our recent file. We're just going to change the title to embedding jQuery and syntax. Okay. And let's change the text in the paragraph to jQuery. Okay. So now we want to use the jQuery file, and we want to refer to it using external JavaScript. So all we need to do is to copy the file. We're going to create another folder. First, we're going to call it JS, where we put all our JavaScript files, and we're just going to copy the jQuery file inside this file. Okay. So in order to embed jQuery using the jQuery file that we downloaded, we will have a script inside the head element, okay, using the script tag, and we're going to give it a source attribute. If you remember how we did the external JavaScript, it's exactly that, and we are referring to this file using the location, so it's JS / the name of the file. Okay. So now we've got our HTML file linked to the jQuery JavaScript file. Okay, so now we can use any function in the jQuery library. So if we go to our script here, we can use any jQuery function, and let's start with one first example. Okay, so the syntax is as following. So first of all, we need a $, which means select. Okay, and then we're going to need a selector. Okay, so basically the selector is similar to the JavaScript's get element by something. So we can use an ID, we can use a class, and so on. Okay, so if we try something like this, so it's always a string and we need to put the contents inside the string. So if we write p for paragraph, so we're selecting all the paragraphs in our document. Okay, and then we need a dot and then an action. So the action that we use here is going to be based on the methods of the jQuery library. So for example, if we want to hide all the paragraph in our documents, we're just going to use the function or the method hide. Okay, just like that. Okay, one good practice is to wrap the jQuery code inside another code, which is select the document, and we've got a dot and then ready, which means that we only run the jQuery code once the document or the web page has fully loaded. Okay, and then inside the ready function, we need to put our function we want to execute. Okay, so we close the curly brackets and close the parenthesis, and then we can put the code there. Okay, so this is good practice. So if we refresh the page, we can see that our paragraph disappeared. All right. There is another easy way of using the documents .ready. There is a short version for that. Is just by doing a dollar followed by the function, and this will work as well. Okay, so you can see that the paragraph has been hidden. Okay, so that's how jQuery works. So first of all, we need to use the jQuery library. So we need to refer to it in the head element, and then a good practice before using the JavaScript methods is to wrap the code inside this expression. There is another way of referring to the jQuery library. It's by using a CDN. So we can use, for example, Google CDN or Microsoft CDN. So let's type Google CDN library or whatever, and we can go to Google hosted libraries, and if you go to jQuery, we'll find a link here. So first one, so for 1.x, so we can just copy the link. Okay, in our head section. So let's just comment the first one. So basically, if we do that, so you can see that our function is working. And basically, there are advantages of using a link rather than hosting the file ourselves. So this is going to be mainly faster loading time, because users would have already downloaded jQuery from the Google CDN when they have visited other websites. And also CDNs, usually they will make sure that the download is done using the closest server to the user. So all this will lead to faster loading times. All right.